It's the pinnacle of the food industry. One award that says you're the best in the country.
There are 6 local James Beard Award semifinalists, including one you'll find behind a Kansas City bar. KMBC 9's Eric Graves shows us who might make you one of the best.
You want a Mai Tai? I'll make you a Mai Tai.
Diana Condori makes a great drink.
Slap that mint. Opens up those aromatics.
But is a good cocktail more than its ingredients?
How you make people feel is, I think, going to stay with them more than sometimes what the cocktail is going to taste like.
As the bar manager at Fern Bar along Southwest Boulevard,
How are you?
Diana's philosophy is built on relationships.
You ever been here? Girl, I think energy is everything.
Whether that's with her regulars.
You want a cocktail? You don't have to even talk to them. I just pour it. And I think it makes them feel special too, to not even have to say anything.
Or new faces.
I'm not doing anything special. I'm just making him laugh. I'm making a daiquiri.
What's not simple is what Diana has built behind this bar.
My most important thing is making sure that the culture that I work in is a positive and fun environment, and I take care of my people. There's people that deserve this, not me.
It's that outlook on drinks and life in general that led to Diana becoming a James Beard Award semifinalist for Outstanding Professional in Cocktail Service.
It's scary. Competitive.
Diana says the award representing the pinnacle of culinary recognition in the United States is an enormous honor, but one she wasn't expecting at all.
And to be on that list, I was like, me? I have so much work to do still. There's so much work to be done that I want to keep learning and growing.
And it comes with added responsibility for this daughter of Bolivian immigrants.
A lot of people have reached out to me who have looked like me, and they're like, having a Latina in a space like this is pretty cool.
Has she thought about what it would be like to win? Not really.
Oh, whoa, that would be, I don't know, I think that would be a fluke.
In the meantime, she's not going to take herself too seriously.
I'm just Diana.
And keep doing what she loves.
We're not saving lives here. We're just making cocktails.
Cheers. In Kansas City, Eric Graves, KMBC 9 News.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. She's on the list, man. That's no fluke, okay? That is no fluke. Now, she says her favorite cocktail is a daiquiri because, as she puts it, it's refreshing and simple just like her.
And Diana will find out if she wins the James Beard Award, which would not be a fluke, on March 31st.